Hello, and good afternoon. How are you? I'm fine. I hope you're fine. Welcome. My name is Winnie Kamuya, CEO, International Renaissance Center, and international best-selling author, a speaker, and a coach. Welcome. Another beautiful day. I hope that it's bringing blessings to you, and there's something you're grateful for, because each day brings a different blessing as it brings a challenge. I want to ask you one question. Are you a mentor? If you're not a mentor, why? Because most of the time, people assume and people think mentors are specific people with specific personalities. Is it personalities, or they look a specific way? And my question is, why are you not a mentor if you are not? And if you're a mentor, good. And who is the mentor then? Because when you become a mentor, it means you are somebody people are looking up to. And I believe all of us have got that opportunity, because all of us are different. And all of us are at different stages of life, in sense that somebody could be needing you to mentor them. Being a mentor doesn't mean you have to meet the person on a day-to-day basis. I have many mentors around the world. They don't even know that they are my mentors, but they are. You could be saying, I don't think I can be a mentor to somebody because I don't know what to do. But did you know that there are people who you are mentoring without your knowledge? They have not told you, so you certainly don't know. But it's good for you now to know, because when you're aware, then maybe that will inform you that you are still inspiring others, because mentorship is about inspiring people to overcome challenges that for them are huge. For you, it was huge once, but you overcame it, which means you can now inspire somebody else to go through the same. So being a mentor is something good, because it means you are helping somebody else to become or to be better, to overcome, to go through a challenge. And for you, having gone through it, you know better the lessons you learned, you know what to expect, and you can guide them through. And that is the gift that the number of years of your life brings to you. And that is the gift you can give to others, because they have not had the same experience as you, or they've not stayed as long as you have stayed, because sometimes it takes time to get some experiences. And that is why when you go and get various mentors, you can learn things that could take you 10 years, 20 years to learn. When you look upon a mentor who has gone through the experience and can tell you or can mentor you through that, then you'll have saved a lot of time in terms of the learning curve. So you too ought to be a mentor to others. You ought to inspire others, because God has gifted you with life and you ought to impact the world. Want to share with you what I have about mentorship and why it is very, very important to be a mentor. One of the things that I believe in is that if you're going to be an influence in the world, then it's good to know you have to be a mentor. Why do I say so? It's because mentoring forces you to lift up your level to a higher level, and it forces you to do things you'd otherwise not do, things that make you feel uncomfortable because you have to show up all the time. I'm not saying this to mean that you have to be perfect. No, we are all imperfect, and it is in our imperfectness that we can be able to inspire others to realize that even in that imperfectness, we are able to inspire them. So in looking at the circle of influence, I like to look at 3 things that you can use to create your own influence. That is why it is important for you to remember that inspiration comes from what you've gone through successfully and what you thought was an obstacle, a challenge, or something you saw was impossible. Of course, we are facing a pandemic which we can actually say it's making us feel overwhelmed and stretched and challenged, and at times we feel, will we go through? I'm sure we are writing history, and I'm sure the generations to come, we will not be there. They will learn something from what happened now. So for your generations and for the people who come after you, what do you want them to know about you when you are gone? What will you be remembered for during this time? Because during this time, it's posed a challenge to everyone, and you can be the one that will give them the inspiration they need. And I'm sure as you go through that, as you ask yourself that question, you are asking, surely, how can I be a mentor? Is this true? Is it happening? I'm telling you, it is true. It is happening. We can see it. We are present. We cannot ignore it. It's happening right now in our history. So we are alive at this moment. It's happening. What are we doing? How do our children, or what will our children tell their children, their children's children, their great grandchildren, or your great grandchildren? What will they say? What happened? What did our grandmother, our grandfather do during that time? What was happening? Did they fear? Did they run away? Did they stop doing what they were doing? Did they give up? What? That's the question. Because right now, it's a moment that will change history, and it's changing history. We are here. And we want to make sure we go through it. And as we go through it, it's being a challenge. We want to make sure generations that come after us know that we held our spirit up. We believed that we would go through it. We went through it, and we learned lessons. As you look through that, as you think through that, I want you to remember this is a milestone in our lifetime, if we are present at alive at this moment, and that this will be remembered as an historical thing in our lifetime, or in the next generation. They look back and they will have lessons they've learned, and we shall be maybe gone, not there, but at least they will know that we kept up the spirit. And one of the lessons is to tell them that we have to keep moving forward. We have to believe, and we also have to remember that if it is over, then what lessons do we need to share them? Because maybe it will come another time like this. They need to have the strength and the belief that we are holding today. If you are not holding that belief and that faith, then you will have made them lose hope and be fearful. And I believe that is not what you'd like the next generation to talk or to think about. So being a mentor means that you are going by your action to inspire others, because by inspiring others, they will know you're a mentor, and as a mentor, you are forced to move to another level. And that's exactly what it means, being a mentor. Being a mentor requires you to be at your best level. Being at your best, it means that you're going to inspire others also to be at that level. I remember recently I posted something about when you work on yourself and you become a leader, to your life, you give permission to people around you to be the same. And that is what mentorship is about. It's about you working on yourself. Of course, it's not easy. It's going to be messy. At this time, it's messy as we are trying to adjust, working from home, working in isolation, working alone, working in different environments, working with limited resources. It's forcing us to change, to think differently, to work with our colleagues differently, to appreciate every moment and to appreciate everything that maybe we've taken for granted. And if that is the case, then it means we are changing and we are growing. As we are growing, we're inspiring others and we are forcing others. We are forcing others to be okay with the change, to adapt easily. We are leading others to know that it shall be well and it is well. And they can still be productive from different environments. So, my question again, are you a mentor? Are you pushing those people around you? Are you enabling them to realize that they've got no choice, but they have to be inspirations around them? Are you pushing them to that level? Are you making them aware that they need to make sure they're giving everybody around them the permission to lead their lives and to be the people they're supposed to be and to be at their best, even though they're imperfect? That is the question I have for you. I believe you're a mentor and I believe you're an inspiration, because your experience is never going to be anyone's experience. Your experience, though, can help me and others looking upon you to change their lives. So, are you going to sit there and not give everyone permission to be at their best? Are you going to feel sorry, get into that victim position, that victim hopelessness position? Or are you going to inspire them to get out of that and move and be the people they have always been, even though they never knew? It is the best time. It is the best time for you to be up and to get those people around you to move. Give them permission to be who they're supposed to be who they have always been. They have never known. It is up to you. I challenge you today to be the mentor you are meant to be. Starting now. You choose to be a mentor because you are one. I believe in you and I know, given that you're alive today, God has blessed you with this day because you are a mentor and someone has been waiting for you to give them permission to be the person they have always been. How long will you wait? You can no longer wait. The time is now. And I want to believe that you will take up the challenge and you will move as fast as if there was no tomorrow, knowing that that could be true. And right now, you are inspiring and giving others permission. I believe in you. And I know you will not let God down, you will not let me down, and you will not let the people waiting on you down, because you are special and because you are the mentor you have always been. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for watching. Don't take too long. The time is now. Be the mentor you have always been. And until next time, leave your comments and feedback below. And have a blessed day. Thank you and goodbye for now.